Alright, I'm at Hollandia Skatepark in San Marcos. This is an interesting park where it's kind of a half and half. I think it was probably originally built with the concrete section that feels really early 2000s, maybe 90s. It has a ridiculous set of stairs with a really steep handrail, kind of bigger steep quarter pipes, and then as you can see behind me, we have like what I would guess is an added in prefab section. And this is a park that I really wanted to come check out just because it has some just odd features that I think would make for a good time to skate and be a fun park to navigate. So I'm going to show you around a bit and then we'll get to it. So this is the concrete section, and this set of stairs is truly ridiculous and has very crazy hubbas that go out really far. I do like the potential for this step up. It's got a good sized bank and not a lot to clear to get the step up, which I like. So this will be fun. Then we have this area, which I will definitely just be using to probably kick turn to go back towards something like the Flatbar. And then the prefab section, which should be pretty cool. This to me is probably one of the wackiest parts of the park, is that this rail comes to a curve to end before it meets the transition. So as you can see, there's a good amount of space from getting off the rail to going into the bank, which is a weird choice when building it, but we'll see if it still works. Alright, just to get out of the way to start, I'm going to board slide this rail and just see how the clearance is into the bank. I don't think I'd really have anything else for this, honestly, so I really just want to see how weird it feels and then move on to other stuff in the park. This rail is pretty bizarre. I have to either drop in on the low quarter and kind of swing around, or kind of pump this way and hope I have enough speed coming back. So I tried the drop in, which was kind of awkward, so I'm going to try the other way. Which is less speed. Oh, it is so hard to ignore the fact that this rounds off. I feel like I can feel my board start to go down. Okay, that definitely is awkward, but it'll work. Oh my god, it's so awkward. It's so sketchy, dude. Now the glass half empty part of me wants to be like, dude, what the fuck, it took that many tries? But I'm gonna go more glass half full, and though it was a weird way to warm up, my legs are feeling pretty good, so shitty board slide on this, great warm up. So I think just due to the size of the bank for this little step up, it's gonna be hard to show. So I'm gonna do a few things from a low angle, then I'll probably switch it to the higher angle, and I'm just gonna mess around. Good practice for bending and crouching on the bank and snapping at the top. It's a weird route to get there. I have to drop in on that tall quarter pipe, which isn't very comfortable, go across the whole Funbox, and then pump up this. So by the time you get to it, you've done a lot of movement. So I'm wondering if that'll be, you know, good practice for me, or if it'll just kind of throw me off and make my pop weird by the time I get here. So we're just gonna see. But I think it'd be sick to ollie in to start. It's definitely a lot of work to get over here. I don't like dropping it on that quarter pipe, and I'm not used to with how long this bank is. Even when I'm semi-crouched going up it, feels like a long time to be kind of crouched. So I don't really know how to approach it, but I like putting back 180 to the test now after that Oceanside park. So I'm gonna see if I can get a back 180 up it. The rotation felt good, so that's progress. Oh my god. I tried doing the drop in and all the pumping already set up for kickflip. By the time I got to here, it was all fucked up. Yeah, that's weird. Oh yeah. Now that was good pop right there. Oh, I feel like with how my setup ends up by the time I get to here, it's always going to be rocket. So with this angle, you can see the route that I'm taking. It's that big quarter over the Funbox to here. So I'm going to try that again and probably just do like an ollie or a 180 And then I want to see what it's like to just drop in and go next to the Funbox and push and see if that speed is, you know, really different or if it feels weird setup wise. So I'm going to test both out. All right. Now let's try going next to it. So as much as I don't like having to pump all of this to get to this step up, just because I'm not the best at it and I feel kind of off balance, it is less energy used than dropping in and getting the pushes in, which got me to about the same speed, but it just is way more exhausting, so I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to stick to the quarter pipe route, even though it's not the most comfortable, because I should do what's less comfortable to get better at it. Cool. Okay, that could work. Woo! Second tee on the pop shove is pretty good for me. I'll take that all day. I'm just gonna fling this one up there and see how it is. And if it's reasonable, I'll stay after it. If it feels awful, then I'm done. Oh! Okay. I about made that one work from a rocket flip. Oh! 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 For the sake of conserving energy, I'm going to give it one more try. And if it's not proper or really promising, I'm going to move on. I really hate how much I can get away with a whiffed pop rocket flip. Okay. Alright, I'm going to drink some water and then try skating some other parts of the park. This is very tight to come at it from the tall down the kink to the small part. So I don't know how much of the tall part I'll be able to get, but I think it'd be fun to do down and then maybe do board slide up. The carve in makes it kind of hard to get settled on top, but I think it'll work. Oh my god. Okay. I think the quarter pipe pump helps. Oh! Oh, the fence. I can definitely feel that I just don't have a lot of stamina in my legs when it comes to pumping, because just from skating that step up, from dropping in on the quarter, pumping the Funbox, crouching to pop up the step up, my knees are like so toast already, to where just trying this feels like a lot of work. I just wanted to get out of that one so bad and be done with it. Oh, I'm going to take that one and try to go up it. Due to the approach coming the other way on this rail, this might be a rare instance where skating it this way, like flat, go up the kink flat, is actually easier than the down way. Oh! Oh! Alright, I'll take that one as well. Oh, that was it. I feel like this obstacle is probably the main attraction when you come here. Just because it's so unique, you don't see this type of thing often. And honestly, the slant part goes pretty tall. Like by the time it gets to flat, it's up here, right to my front wheels. So that's a pretty good incline. Woo! 50 up and across will feel really cool. Whoa! Woo-hoo-hoo. 5.0 maybe? I think my brain can only compute 5.0ing up the slant a bit and popping out just because the momentum is the same way. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, that's fun. Oh, my typical surf out of the crook. Oh my god. I'm so bad at the nudge out of a crook that going this small of a distance, I still almost primo. You ever have those tricks, like the more you focus on trying to do it well, it seems like the worse that you get at it? That's crook for me. I feel like I'm so focused, like getting a proper crook, lean on top, and I just slide out into a nose slide. I need to just not think about it. Oh my god. Now, you know I'm trying to burn this one into the muscle memory. This will be the first hip I've done this on since the Carlsbad Park, which that one barely counts as a hip, so this one feels more legitimate. Oh, my angle's off. It is nice that I do have a better understanding of the rotation of full cabs now, but I'm still not the best on lining up my angle on where to pop. Sometimes it feels like I'm too low. Sometimes it feels like I'm high up to where I'm going to land up here. So that's another thing that I just got to keep that repetition going and try to really figure this out and see where exactly it lines up to go kind of peak to peak. Woo! Had a little bit of a lean out, but I think that one might be my favorite I've ever done. Now, if you've seen enough of my videos, when you see something like this in frame, you can guess what's going to happen. Oh! There we go. Ooh. Okay. Skate parks that have this set up, it always feels like such a nothing trick to do, but it's always so mandatory and super fun, even though as long as you get on right, you kind of just stand there. But it's just a feel-good grind. So I had to throw an audible on that because I had so much speed. My initial plan was to just 50, pop into the bank, and then hopefully come back with some speed, maybe try back 50 across and down. I had so much speed, I just fucking rode it to the end. Oh yeah, there's the full speed one you want. Oh my god. Oh, backside grinds are not my strong suit to begin with, and I'm not that great at popping out of banks, so doing a bank to a flat to slant backside grind is a lot of effort and pretty scary for me. So I think if I could do the 50, pop in, come back, get that, that would be like what I'm happiest about here. Oh shit. Oh, the lock-in was so off. No, damn it. This is just one of those sessions where I'm trying to get this last bit, and then I'm going to make myself really listen to my body, because a lot of times I'll try to keep pushing through even if I feel like I'm too tired and I'm starting to get fatigued, and then it just goes wrong. Even if I don't take a bad fall after the session, I just feel like shit for the rest of the day. So I'm going to get this, and we're going to end it there, and I'll be happy with that. I won't have skated as much of the park as I would prefer, but it's a hard park to skate, and that's the reality of coming to check it out, and it just is what it is, and I've had a good time. So we'll finish with this. Fuck. Ah. Alright, that took a minute, but I'm happy to have gotten it. That's going to wrap it up for me here. I'll see you guys on the next one.